everyone, it's Sammy from Scrapmasters Paradise, and today I have a Project Life app video for you. I'm just sharing a little bit of progress, things that I have enjoyed in the app. So I have been on and off kind of doing a little bit of Project Life, and then I broke my phone and I did not use the Project Life backup because it is like $6.99 a month, and I find that's absolutely ridiculous. I should have saved my pages, which I'm doing now. Every time I finish a page, I go ahead and export it into my photos so I can have the actual pages themselves. But I totally lost a few pages. Like around when Stella was born, I made a few pages, and then around when she was 1 month, I made a few pages. I didn't have a whole lot there, but I had something, and it was kind of sad to lose those. So I'm kind of starting over with the Project Life from basically when Stella was born a year ago. So I do have a few pages in here that I'm going to walk you through and talk about a little bit and share with you and show you guys how I'm organizing things. I'm actually an Amazon Prime member, which I assume a lot of you guys are. And if you are, they have unlimited photo backup. So I have the app on my phone. So you just right there's a little app for Amazon Prime photos, and it just automatically backs up my photos, and I go in there from time to time and make sure that I'm all caught up with my backups, because sometimes it doesn't automatically back up every day for some reason. Sometimes it'll skip one here and there. So thankfully, when my phone busted, I had all my photos already saved, because I'm kind of paranoid about that. I take a lot of photos of the girls, and it's basically all done on my phone with very few exceptions. I'll use the big camera, but I basically use my phone most of the time. So when my phone breaks, it's a problem. So I made sure everything was backed up a long time ago. I had mentioned, I don't know if it was on this channel or my Sammy's Sweet Life channel, that the iCloud backup that Apple provides is total crap. I don't rely on that at all, because if you have your photos on here physically on this phone, they will show up in your iCloud, but the second you delete the photo off of here, it disappears from your iCloud, which is not how I want my backup to be. I want my photos to be backed up whether I delete them on my phone or not. I found that the Apple iCloud is just complete garbage. I think it's a horrible system. They need a complete overhaul and actually use it as a photo backup so I can have my photos stored, because I ended up deleting a few that I couldn't get back because they were just, when they were deleted off here, they were deleted off the cloud too. So I definitely recommend not relying on the iCloud if you want to take photos off your phone. Like, I take so many photos sometimes that my phone gets full, so I really need to be able to delete some as well. So I have found having the Amazon Prime backup to be just invaluable. I love that it comes free, and now I did not have a good system for backing up my videos. The Amazon backup only provides so much space as far as videos, so I ended up upgrading that one, and we do pay a small amount per year or per month. I don't know how it breaks down, but it stores our videos as well. It gives us a lot more storage for videos, which has been great. It's a really big step up for not a whole lot of money. So I needed that. I take all my videos on my phone again, and I needed them backed up. So I really, really like the Amazon backup so far. I've been using it since right after Olivia was born. I don't know exactly when, but I had filled up my phone and realized that the Apple Cloud doesn't actually back up the photos permanently. So then I switched everything over. I really have enjoyed it and have had it for years. And like, I clicked into it and it's backing up photos right now, because I took quite a few this morning actually. So it's backing those up. But anyway, all that to say is make sure your photos are backed up some way, some method very well. And if you're using the Project Life app, you can pay the $7 a month or the yearly fee or whatever and get those things backed up onto their cloud system. Or you can just export them like I decided to do, because I just don't want to pay everybody like $5 and $6 a month for everything. And I don't use it enough that I feel like it's worth it to me to have the backups. I wanted to mention that stuff before we dive into the video and I show you guys the layouts I made. I started back in October of 2019, which is the month Stella was born. Her birthday's on the 8th, so it was a week before she was born, getting ready, and then on from there. And so I've been working on this pretty much every night before I go to bed. I like to look through photos anyway. I'll go into my backup and look at the photos from this year, last year, the year before, all on the same day. And I really enjoy that. I just do that before bed, and it just puts me in a really happy mood before bed, seeing our photos. So I do that anyway. So I thought I might as well put some in the Project Life app while I'm just sitting there kind of, you know, just perusing and looking at memories. I might as well actually be productive. So I've been working on this here and there, and I love that I can have my Project Life page pulled up add a photo or a text here and there, and then it just will save it so I can come back to it and I don't have to finish the complete page all at once. It's always there to come back to unless you break your phone and lose it, but other than that, it will still be there. So let's go ahead and change camera angles and I will show you guys my progress. So we are in the app here. You can go under Create and go to Collage page, and that's your typical Project Life page. Up here, they give you a few options as far as page styles and layouts, and I happen to really like layouts like this where I can do some smaller pictures and some journaling and then some bigger pictures if I want some accent photos. I end up paying for at least one or two of these card packs and they're like $4.99. And then this part is less important to me. You can change the color of the border. I just always leave it on white. I don't really care about that. And then you can pick to match the kit. Like if I pick that one, it gives you the choices of colors. So you can make the borders match whatever color kit that you're using. So I'll just go with this one. I'll show you how I have it set up. That's basically how you do things. You add the photos, or you add the journaling cards. And again, like you have to purchase some of these. Some of them are free, but I've purchased them and they're like 99 cents or $1.99. These are the ones I've purchased or I've gotten free. And then under more kits, you can see these ones. And this one's $1.99. So you can choose from these. I would say maybe later. Libby has her virtual kindergarten in 5 minutes. So there is a look at that. And so you get whatever one you clicked on and you can go through and pick. You can pick title cards. And I did pay for an expansion, and I don't know if it's still an expansion, but I paid for one that you can journal on any of the cards, and you can also journal directly on photos, which I find really helpful. I like to add just a little snippet or a sentence on a lot of the photos to just explain what's going on, so I don't have to have a full journaling card and a photo. I can just put the journaling right on the photo for a lot of them. So that's the basic premise of this app. It's so easy once you get used to it. So you can export here. That's what I have been trying to do. And so going into my library here, I do have some pages that show Olivia naked because she still doesn't like to wear clothes around the house. So I will definitely be blurring out things, but I ended up making some folders here. I did Project Life stuff 2018, which was before I got pregnant with Stella. So that was the last time I did Christmas layouts for everybody because last year I had a baby and so they didn't get Christmas layout, they just got baby pictures. So those were the categories I've had for a while, and then this is my new section here I just made because I started looking through the October 2019 photos. And so I have a folder here that I've worked on my layouts. And then I also, under my photos, I have an album here called October 2019. I realized I made a duplicate one and it has nothing in it. And I was wondering, like, why do I have no photos? So these are all the photos that I pulled up from my Amazon Prime photo backup. You can filter and just pull up a specific month. So I just went to October 2019, looked through all the photos and pulled out my favorite ones and downloaded them back to my phone because my phone had no photos on it after I broke it. So I was just completely starting from a blank, clean slate. And so I pulled out my favorite ones and I'm slowly putting them into Project Life layouts right here. So here is the beginning of October. I just did a title card and started working my way. And you can see I wrote on here with the font. You have that option if you unlock it. There are the controls. And I have photos sometimes that I need to rotate. So you do have to go in under here and adjust things. There's a little rotate button. And I use that a lot. I don't tend to use the other things because I use Lightroom to edit photos that are too dark or that need help. So that's what it looks like. I just do very simple things in here. Yes, I'm done. So let's go to the next one. I'm not going to show this one because there is other children on it. So let's move on to the next one. And so here's like the day I had a scheduled C-section. So I wrote about the scheduled C-section. There's the first picture we have of Stella coming out. And it's just talking about our journey to get Stella here, and her stats are on that page as well. And then as far as the next page, this is the one I had just finished up last night. So I blocked her parts because I don't want her parts showing to anybody. So they are blocked there. And then this is the official photo I took to introduce her to everybody. And there's Daddy holding her for the first time. There's me holding her for the first time. I've got to go in and write a little bit more on here, I think. I don't know if I need a little more journaling to talk about some of the photos, but there she is, fresh out, healthy as can be. So that's kind of where I am on that photo there. That's pretty much it. I've just been slowly working on this here and there, and I've really enjoyed getting back into it again. I go through, it comes in waves. So I was working on it a little bit before my phone broke, and then my phone broke, and now I'm starting from scratch again, but it's working out. So anyway, I hope you like this little progress update. Somebody on my Sammy Sweet Life channel had actually asked, are you still doing Project Life? And it's kind of a yes and no. Yes, I'm dabbling in it, but no, I'm not committing to doing anything because I'm never fully stuck to an entire year. So I'm not committing to it now when I have 2 tiny kids, or at least 1 tiny kid and 1 big kid. But I'm definitely still working on it and working towards making some progress in some albums. So I hope you like this video. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe. I've got to get my little girl signed in for her lesson, and I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.